Amy Nickell, do you now accept that you got this disastrously wrong? And are you going to withdraw and apologise to the women of Britain for supporting this gender recognition bill?
No, Dan, because...
You still support it?
No politician would support this individual you're talking about going to a women's prison.
Well, no, they did.
No,
they did. The SNP did yesterday.
This is a failure.
Nicola Sturgeon, you turned today. The SNP were literally supporting it up until yesterday. Sturgeon saw the coverage and she U-turned. I know, I just have to correct you because that's a fact.
This is
the SNP were supporting this up
very
until
clearly
today.
a failure of the prison service. In the case of transgender prisoners...
It's not a failure of the SNP.
Can I finish one point, particularly on this? If you've said I should make a public apology, just let me clarify my points.
And I'll wait for the apology.
Right. So this is a failure of the prison service. This person didn't have a gender recognition certificate, which is what you continually think will give people access to women's spaces. 90% of trans women are in male prisons at the moment. And transgender prisoners are taken on a case-by-case basis. This person was not correctly risk assessed. This is one mistake. The mistakes also work the other way round. So if you take the case of Vicky Thompson, she was a transgender woman caught for shoplifting in 2015. She was sent to a men's prison. She committed suicide in that men's prison after being continually raped by her fellow inmates. She should not have been in a male prison. Likewise, Isla, this individual we're talking today, should not have been in a women's prison.
Why are you calling
These
him
are
Isla?
Mistakes.
Why are you calling him Isla?
Because whatever I call her, him, whatever gender they might identify with...
Have you read the interview from his wife, who says this is a complete sham?
It might be. It probably is. But that's not really for me to judge. I don't know the individual. What I do know about the individual is that they shouldn't have gone to a women's prison. But that is nothing to do with these gender laws, and that's really important that you differentiate the two.
No, but it is connected to the Gender Recognition Reform Bill, and Sean, I'll tell you why and give you a chance to respond.
That's not the only
But there was an opportunity for the SNP and Nicola Sturgeon to make a very small concession when this bill was passed. And there was an amendment that was put forward, and it was actually equal votes. It was 61 votes each. So Sturgeon's vote passed it. And what it would have done is it would have said, if you are facing trial as a man, as either a child abuser or a rapist, you cannot self-identify as a female until after the conclusion of the trial. Because what women in Scotland are now facing, what the victims of rape in Scotland are now facing, is having to give evidence with the accuser in court and refer to the accuser by their female name and using their female pronouns. And Sturgeon refused to vote that amendment through.